recording December 22nd, the Friday before Christmas holiday weekend. It's about quarter to 12 noon, just before noon. This is the cash market open here at 9:30. You see we've been pretty contained here this morning. This is the context that we've been in basically the last couple of weeks. Very slow, low volume, low volatility. There's been some opportunity, that being said. There's been some opportunity here today. To the short side, it's been nothing but sellers in control so far. I mean, it's not a runaway market, but in this tight little range that we've been in, sellers have been in control. We saw our first push on to the sell side come in right here. All right, this is the cash open, and around 10 o'clock or so, they formed the sell side push zone. Could have leaned on that. For shorts, very clear, very easy to see. But what I want to try and catch live here is, now that the market is kind of sold off here, right? Up, a couple reactions, spent some time there, boom, now another leg down. Another retest up, another opportunity for shorts. If you still like shorts, that's going to be the spot that you're looking for with your risk at the other side of the push zone. Another new leg down. But it seems to me now that the short opportunity, I feel like it's been used up. I feel like they're trapping sellers here. They're trying to squeeze out weak longs. And I think what we're going to see here is some type of rally, some type of activity to the buy side here. But before I put a long on here, what do I want to see? I want to see a new push zone forming here to the buy side. Right? I don't want to just step in front of this. Yeah, we have some previous push zones here that we can lean on. We have an 8R down here, a little bit closer to 2681. But in this type of market, I'm not really looking to step in front of this activity. I want to wait. I can have my long bias here. I want to wait to see confirmation, right? I want to see what I want to see, and I know what I want to see, and it's a push zone to the buy side. So actually, there's two things. I want to see this sell side push zone get taken out, and I want to see a new push zone form to the buy side. And that'll be the confirmation I'm looking for, and I can start to put longs on at that time. So I'm going to keep this video open. I'm not going to keep it running for the sake of brevity here. This could take a while to play out. But I'm going to hop back on here if anything starts to develop here, and we'll update it as we go along here. So I just wanted to catch this real time, or as close to real time as we can in the market, to show you how these zones play out. Now, again, this is very tight, low volatility activity. Things take a lot longer to play out. But it is what it is. You know, there's been opportunities in these markets. They've just been fewer and farther in between, that's all. All right, I'm going to pause this. I will be back. All right, guys, step one, they've taken out this previous push zone. They've come out the top of it by, looks like 2 ticks above. Now, what's going to happen as soon as this next new bar starts to form, this zone will automatically erase. I don't have to get in here and erase it. I can manually erase it if I want, but I'm going to show you that it just automatically erases on its own. All right, we're going to continue to monitor here, guys. So this thing so far is kind of playing out, you know, albeit in very slow motion. It's playing out the way that we're looking for it to play out. I like longs here. All right, guys, it literally just happened 2 seconds ago. In one fell swoop, as soon as this new bar formed, that previous push zone got erased, this new buy-side push zone came in. Same bar. Green light for longs here now. Whether you take 84 quarters, you know, you're not getting filled at 84, only 19 trading on the downtick into 84, 84 quarter, 84.50, whatever. Right here, right now, this is where longs make sense. If this thing's going to rally from here, they should defend this push zone. Now, if you get long here, 84 quarter, 84 half, where's your stop going to be? Right at the other side, 2 ticks beyond the push zone, the other side of the push zone, right? Other side of the push zone looking like 83.50. So figure 83, safe spot. Because, you know, if they start to hit 83, things get sketchy again. Doesn't mean the market can't bottom out again if they come down to 83. But if they come down to 83, maybe they're going to try and run these lows and see if there's any more stops there and then turn it around again. Who knows? But then it gets sketchy. It becomes harder to manage your risk beyond 83. So 83 is the risk point here. Plenty of opportunity to get long here at 84 quarter if you would have liked it, if you were following these real time. Let's see how this plays out here, guys. I'm going to pause this. We'll come back here in just a minute or two and update any development here. All right, guys, quick little update here. They tick down to 83.75. Still holding in this push zone area. One thing I want to do here is reset this trade delta so we could see the buying and selling coming in from this point going forward. You can see how slow it is here. Right? One lot's coming through here. Got about 300 both on the bid and the offer right now. Let's see what type of imbalance develops here. All right, guys, still, acting the way that we want to see it act for all along. We just need to see some more activity in here. We want to see some buy stops get hit here. Cash is pulsing a little bit harder to the buy side. Cash seems pretty bullish here overall, but on a micro level, I see these nice little strong pulses, some buying coming into the cash. We have our push zone here. It's provided demand. It's provided support. It should turn out to be a launch pad here as they trap these sellers, and we see some buy stops get hitting in and bringing us up. First stop is going to be to test the bottom of this push zone here, 86.5 area. Going to pause. I'll be back to update any developments. All right, guys, still continuing to play out the way that we want to see it play out. Very slow. We'd like to see a rush of buying come in here pretty soon. Let's see if they could take these 85s out. Now, as they come into the 85s, we've had almost 200 trade here at the 85s. If you got in at 84.25, you got 3 ticks here. If you're trading multiple lots, slow market. If you're more of a scalper, you're starting to get into some areas where you could start to pair off some profit, pair off the risk, and then continue to monitor with the balance of your position, but at least you have a cushion on. If you're more of a swing trader, you can hold on for deeper targets. All right, guys, coming through those 85s, coming into the 85 quarters now. Again, very slow, but that cash pulse, when I mentioned the last time I came on, was the strongest cash pulse that I've seen in a while, and that's leaded to at least some buy stops on a very micro level here coming in. So now they're working on this 85 quarter level. Let's see if we can get a push up closer to 86. A couple different things I'm looking at with the cash. This is a very micro picture of cash. These pulses coming in a few minutes back. You see how it popped up into this level here, highest cash that we had seen in quite a while. And the sell pulse is very, very small strength. Right, so that's looking at cash on a micro level. Excuse me. Cash more of a macro level, looking very bullish too. This is what I'm paying attention to here. This underlying cash, very, very strong cash here. The market's heading down. Cash is pointing straight up, started to point up and through here, showing us that there's some underlying buying coming to the cash market, even though they're selling off futures, which usually is going to lead to trap traders, that type of situation, right? They're bringing the futures down again to trap sellers, to shake out weak longs, and now the market uptaking back into the middle of the range here, back into the mid-range. I'm going to pause it here. So hopefully this gives you a really good idea, guys. Again, this is very slow motion. These types of situations on a day where there's more range, more volatility, these types of situations will play out a lot more often, but you get the idea of whether either you like longs. We didn't really get into bias. I don't want to get into a lot of different topics in this video. I just want to show you how we use these push zones to enter the market, right? Showing us where and when, helping us with our timing on our entry. Coming up into the 85.50s now, 125 traded here on the offer already. So again, if you got in at 84.25, you've got 4 or 5 ticks in here now. 84.5, you got at least 4 ticks in here. And there's probably more to this, right? I'm going to cut this video off. It's long enough here. However it plays out from here, you get the idea. At least you've got some breathing room here now. Now you can manage your position. Multiple lots, take some off, book a profit, you book a cushion, let others ride. But you get the idea here. The way that transition, the push zone comes in, shows us that transition, kind of shines a spotlight on this activity that we're looking for, right? And understanding what's behind these push zones, behind this activity, with what the smart money is doing and trapping traders at these lows and shaking out weak longs. This is the market, guys. All these push zones do is shine a really bright spotlight on what's going on, help us to see it, help us really give us a market map. Coming up into 85.75 here, getting closer up into these 86s in the bottom of this other push zone here. And there's really, if they get through this push zone here, they're probably going to go and push these highs and try and see if there's any stops above these daytime highs here, right? Because we really don't have any sell side push zones on the bigger time frames here. So it's kind of wide open here, guys. For a swing trader, keep that in mind. If they can keep this thing going, there's really not much above. If they can get above these 87.75, 88s, they should be able to run another point or two at the very least.